Hello again. I thought I'd shoot a little video because somebody commented and liked my video, so encouragement. Anyway, me and my daughter decided to go deer hunting today, and unfortunately, Bright Me doesn't check the tide chart, or else this would be a big tide flat down here. And this river would only be about 60 feet wide instead of 300, and you would be able to walk all the way as far as you can see. If you can see them stumps and stuff sticking out of the water off in the distance. Excuse me, a bug was getting me. That's all it would be, grass and dry ground if the tide was out. And there would probably be a bunch of deer standing down there. Right now, if I'm going to turn and span back up the creek, we were just up and walked through that grass meadow over here, and I walked up around outside of that. Well, she went up to the inside, just see if we could flush some deer around. I seen several seal, and there's a lot of trout jumping. I don't see any salmon or sign of salmon. A lot of bear sign, a lot of bear poop on the ground. We walked down a trail that goes to a National Forest Service cabin that you can rent, of course. This is what it would look like in the area. I'm not gonna name it because I don't want too many dang tourists showing up here. I'm kidding, sort of. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of a cool little campground. It's got a fire pit, and of course there's my daughter's rifle, and some flowers she picked on the way down. And, I thought it looked pretty cool. Anyway, yada yada, fire pit, cabin, trail we hiked in on. Walk up here. I'm certainly not going to continue up the trail that goes to the right because there's a little building up there where you go potty. But if you come up here, there's a deck on the deck with a little barbecue grill somebody left behind, and a boot so you can get the mud off your boots before you go inside. You're right on the creek, right on the open ocean is right there. We see that at this time it's not safe to eat clams or anything dug out of the sand because of paralytic shellfish poisoning. If you don't know what that is, look it up online. You can die fast. Anyway, very small cabin. We come in, close the door behind us, so whoa. Anyway, I'm at the door. Bunk beds, table, bunk beds, little propane heater, window outside, looking out the window, and there's your propane tanks. It's got skylighted ceilings. They're really got a lot of debris on them, but it's it's a panabode cabin. I'd say 14 by 14, and you could definitely sleep 6, 7 people and have one hell of a time. But we've camped here more than once. It's hardest part's finding firewood. It's definitely I have to look where I'm going. Definitely very pretty and green this time of year. Oh, I seen a mushroom up there I wanted to check out, so I actually am going to head up the path of destruction. The path of destruction. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, there's 2 of them. Yeah, I was checking these out. Yeah, there's your little privacy building. Yeah. From a distance, it didn't look like it was already rotten. Interesting looking. interesting looking mushroom. Probably the intelligent person would probably not be sticking their hand on it. Since there are very many, in case you're not intelligent enough to know it for yourself, very many poisonous mushrooms, especially growing in Alaska. Very few are edible. Do not eat the mushrooms unless you know what you're doing. There's a couple of them that will send you on a mine trip, and a whole bunch of them that will send you to the mortuary. Anyway, probably gone on long enough. Me dragging out 5 minutes of me talking. Anyway, I hope you enjoy my video. I gotta go find my kiddo. She's off somewhere. There's some trails that just take off. She could be, knowing her, she could hike about 5 miles in 10 minutes, so by now she could be anywhere. But there's so many deer back in here, it's crazy. We already have 3, but we eat deer and halibut and fish, and we live off natural food, not, we have ducks. We don't buy food from the grocery store because it's gross, personally, my opinion. Anyway, end of video, end of me talking, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and enjoy the scenery.